G'day guys, Ninja here. I've got Aaron on the table today.
Morning.
Just for something different, we thought we'd do a groin video on Aaron.
Oh yeah, why not? It's been a while.
It's Monday morning.
Yeah.
He's had a hard weekend of sprints and things. So
Normally have a sore groin on a Monday morning.
yeah, he
you know
does.
what I mean?
So let's work it. So anyway, so we're gonna show you the classic groin work that we do.
Yep. The portal.
The portal, the stuff that no one else goes near, and we realise just how important it is. It's just a really critical part of the body to have functioning well, for posture, for function, movement, all that kind of stuff. Has a lot of implications with back pain and just general function in the body. So it is a really important part to have worked. And a lot of practitioners or schools, they teach you not to go near here, not to go near the joints, not to go near those tendons. But we kind of beg to differ, and we've had stacks of good results.
Yep.
Yeah, changed people's lives by being able to work this area efficiently, effectively, and get them back pain-free and back to sport, all those kind of things.
Yeah, a lot of them are chronic conditions too that are deemed to be, a long time on the sidelines or just got a 6 to 12 months recovery. We've been able to have massive impact, big changes in one session because we're willing to go to the exact spot where the stuff is stuck, right at the tendon here. So yeah, it feels so therapeutic, and this is our bread and butter, which is awesome. We've been teaching people this too. Ninja and I have been doing we launched our Bodywork course, our certification program, like about a year ago, about a year and a half ago, and we've just had our second intake finish, and they've just been here to do the in-person workshop to follow up from the online program. That was last weekend. So we had a 2-day intensive in person where we were showing them all the ropes, especially this one. This is one of our trademark spots, isn't it? So it was cool to take them through it.
It is actually like a rope in here, isn't it? Like
the
gracilis is the rope we're trying to find and get right under.
Correct.
This is what we've identified as the money spot, and you can see from Aaron's expression there, when you kind of hit it flush, you know that it's just doing you good, it's therapeutic. And that's what we kind of talk about a lot too, is being able to tap into your own intuition, your own feelings, and sense when things are therapeutic up against when they're traumatic. So we want to, and the other one is no man's land, so it's doing nothing. So we don't want to be doing nothing. We don't want to be hurting people, damaging them further, making them more traumatized, physically or emotionally, mentally. So we want to hit those spots and make sure that it's for the greater good. They're going to be better for it in the future. So it's going to go above the gracilis as well and hit into the side of that pubic bone as well.
Yeah, that's good there.
So the side of the pubic bone can hold a lot of stuck stuff as well, gunk. So I'm just going to do a pretty thorough treatment around the side of the pubic bone, and then flush down through the adductors as well, those tendons that get stuck and hardened up, and melt them down so they work again, the body heals itself.
Yeah.
So we want to have a bit of a chat today too, don't we? Just general chat about what we're going through. And
we normally do these update videos every few months, so we haven't done one in a while where we do a treatment and just talk about what's been going on in our world. I guess. So the main thing has been, we've had some students over the last weekend that did our online course, and which, I guess like triggers access to us to do in-person stuff. So we've just had that last weekend. Had our mate Eric over from New Zealand, which is awesome. Plus a few people who did it locally in Australia. There were a few others from America and Europe who couldn't make it over, unfortunately. But it was awesome, wasn't it, Ninja? It was the second time we've done the in-person workshop, and it's just good to, I guess, cement in the stuff that they've learned online for 14 weeks and then come to the source and do it with us, do it on us. And it just fortifies the knowledge that they've learnt and lets them go home with a whole new understanding of how this stuff works and how to actually implement it on people. So that's been awesome. And I guess we're actually interviewing now for our third intake, which starts in August. So we're about 8 weeks out. And we've already got really good enrolment numbers, which is really exciting. We've had 4 from the UK, which is cool. It's our first people from the UK, and we've got 4, which is exciting. So we're doing interviews now. If you are watching, you've been watching us for a while, and you've been thinking about doing the Bodywork course because you want to learn this stuff that Ninja's doing right here, we really encourage you to click the link in the description below and have a chat with Ninja and I. No obligation. Let's just get to know Ninja and I. F me, man.
Yeah.
Ninja's up and about this morning.
Yeah, mate. We're not mucking around.
No, not at all.
This is real. This is real.
As if you don't want to learn how to do this, guys.
Yeah, so we kind of feel that our course, our online practitioner course is priceless because we teach you how to change lives. Even if you just get the videos themselves, just the online material, there's about 60 hours of filming we did, so that's cut back a little bit, but yeah, that's yours for life. We think that is priceless in itself, but what we think is even more valuable is being able to be coached by us. You know, everybody needs a coach at some stage, you know, and someone to be make you accountable, and you know, challenge you to be better and to think about different things and try different things, but also to be feeling part of a tribe.
Yeah, that's been the best thing, isn't it?
That is cool. So yeah, the mentorship that we offer, the coaching, is a priceless thing because you can kind of have access to us within the webinars, but also we offer people, you know, Zoom meetings if you're overseas or in person to kind of help you along the way during the course, online course. 14 weeks we've been doing to date. So, and then yeah, the Immersion, I think, is something we want to talk about today. Just
they're the
cool
best.
That is, yeah.
We've had, so this is our third. We've had clients and athletes come do immersions with us to get fixed, but we've done 3 proper immersion experiences now with people that have travelled from overseas. So we first had Anna from Miami, then Andreas from Colorado, and then this time last week was Eric from New Zealand. And yeah, these guys, in addition to the Money Spot workshop, they were with us for a really concentrated point of time where they just hung out with Ninja and I for days on end, you know. Like in Anna's case, it was nearly 2 weeks. Andreas, it was like 3 or 4 days. And then Eric had about a week as well. And yeah, the value that you get out of that is just unbelievable, isn't it? Just hanging out with us, people that have been doing this for a long time, seeing how we train, seeing how we live, treating us treating them. And it's just like basically they get to live like us for 5 days or whatever it is. Yeah. And I feel like, yeah, in their own words, it's just been, it's pretty life-changing, I think, you know. So, yeah, we love it, don't we? It's been a cool part of something. It's something that's organically grown from us launching the Bodywork course. We didn't actually realise that this was going to be an offer that we'd put up, but it's something that we really love doing, isn't it, Ninj?
Yeah. I think it's good for them to see our bricks and mortar business that we have created here, and just the family kind of vibes. Like, I think people just can't even believe that something like this exists in a workplace. It's not like we work in a way, because we're all kind of like love each other so much and just support each other, and but yeah, it's to hang out all the time. So yeah, what Eric did and Andreas and Anna did, they got a chance to treat all of our practitioners here. So it's kind of, that's the ultimate thing, to be critiqued by us firstly, but then by all the other guys that have been through this and are really experienced in our work, our philosophies, our methods, our lifestyle stuff, all our biohacks and weird ways. You know, the weird ways are just really natural, bare feed and
just nature and
sprinting
and lifting and eating, and just fun, laughing.
Yeah.
And when you work at MMT, it's just so relaxed. We do serious work, but yeah, what you see on YouTube is exactly the way it is, and I think that's what's really refreshing about these people that come out. Like, I think there's a whole saying of don't meet your people that you're idol. Not that we're to say that we're people's idols, but you know, you don't want to meet the people you look up to sometimes, because it can be a bit of a letdown. But what everyone seems to say is that they come here and it's like, holy shit, like it is literally like what it is on camera, off camera, you know, it's the same thing. So, oh, Ninj, spit in there, bro. Fucking give me curry.
This is real, bro. I'm gonna go down here a little bit. Shiitake mushrooms.
Been having a bit of them, haven't we? Blowing us up
give you the
before
shiitakes a bit too. Get into the shiitake jerky. If you look into that, like,
not if you're doing sprints that afternoon.
It's the best because it's really chewy. You know, for the vegans. Like me, you don't have to be chomping on animals' bodies. You can get into the body of the mushroom, and yeah, it's good. Really chewy, satisfying. Isn't it? You satisfied?
Oh, mate, she's stinging.
She's stinging. She's good.
Oh,
Flush the bastard out.
Oh.
Maybe I'll just do a little bit of a... You won't be able to see where the thumbs go here because I'm going to go where the sun don't shine.
Oh, that's the best.
Right up in here, so I can get my thumb right in there and hit right on the side of that bone. And this is traditionally where all the pain kind of originates from when you got people with lower back and
that
adductor issues.
Always when you pin that one, it goes into my QL region.
Yeah.
It's just like slight radiating feeling right up here. So it just shows that whatever attaches to the pelvis can relate to another part of the pelvis. So adductor to lower back or lower back to hip flexor, it's all one structure. So this is what we teach you in the course, just how these things relate and how to actually, one, find them, pin them, but then effectively hold them and be able to manipulate them so that you can create some freedom for someone.
Yeah, like that. And so what I'm doing is really slowly scooping this out. We'll teach you how to do this sort of stuff, what to feel for, and like what I want Aaron to be feeling right now is my patient right now is to be making sure that it is feeling therapeutic and feels right. Even though it's painful, it's a good pain. So there is a really there's a distinction between good pain and bad pain, trauma and.
I think that scale we've created is so profound when you tell a new customer that comes in, one, it's an active process. They've got to be active on the table to tell you and guide you to their pain, because we know the body, we know how it works, but they know their body better than we know their body. So having that scale of, all right, you need to keep me on the rails by telling me whether it's no man's land, therapeutic, or too traumatic. We always want to try and be in that middle section there. So sometimes people are too polite. They'll just put up with the fact that you're being too traumatic, or they don't want to hurt your feelings, so they won't tell you that it's in no man's land. We open that up straight away. So that's something that you guys could take away from this video as body workers straight away. Give the power to the customer to tell you how you're going, direct feedback on the spot, because it's going to help both of you. They're paying for the service, but you're there to fix them. So.
Yep. You want to know, don't you? Sort of like you just want to be known if you're being effective, or you're not there to waste time. And the other thing I'm thinking too, like just with healing, like you don't just want with health, say, you don't just want other people to do work for you to fix you. You've got to be actively involved in your own health, in your own life. So your habits that you make, say diet, exercise, you've got to be consistent. You've got to, every week in, week out, it's got to be in your timetable. It's got to be in what you buy, what you eat. It's got to be consistent so you're healthy. So
it's not pretty. It's boring, but that's what gets results. Whether it's, if you want to get good at anything in life, it takes consistency. Whether it's a relationship or finances or a sport or bodywork and business. If you're not consistent and backing up day in, day out and show discipline, because motivation's only going to get you so far. Motivation without discipline is not going to get you anywhere. You need both, and probably more discipline than motivation, to be honest, because some days it's hard. You don't want to back up, but doing it on those days where you don't want to do it is what's going to actually build that compounding interest of energy that you're going to build up in that area of life. And that's what we try and impart on our practitioners, and that's what we impart on our students too, is that, if you sign up for our course, we want to make you good. We want to make sure you implement it. We don't just want you to, because what we're realizing about courses is a lot of people sign up and then they either don't do them or they don't put energy into them. So we make sure that if you sign up, we fucking put it on you, that you're going to, learn this stuff and then change people's lives by learning it.
Yeah. Exactly what I was thinking. We can get the ball rolling for you. We can, share some knowledge with you, or, do a treatment on you, gets the ball rolling, gets you unblocked, unstuck, but are you going to go back into doing the same thing that created your pain, or go back to that same way you were treating, the same way of thinking, things like that? Which reminds me of Paul Check line, belief systems are fucking dangerous. So if you kind of just believe something and that's the way it is, you don't challenge it, you don't question it, you don't try anything else. So that's what we're trying to do with all the people here, is get them to, change. So for the better, because there might be better ways of doing things. There might be you might be able to process, understand what's going on in your body, what's been going on in your past, and then let the shit go and take the nourishment out, and then move forward.
Yeah.
So exactly like the way we are. How's that?
Beautiful.
You might be done.
Yeah, it does feel so much better.
Yeah.
Look at that. Fixed.
Fixed.
So there it is, guys. An update from Ninja and I about what's been going on for us, plus some world-class groin treatment as well.
Yeah.
So I guess the moral of the story is, if you've been watching us for a while and you're ready to commit to changing your life and learning from us, and you really want to commit to a life of being a bodyworker to help other people, don't miss out on this intake in August. It's going to be the best one yet. Ninja and I have done 2 so far, so we've learned a lot of lessons ourselves about how to deliver this right, and we're really pumped for this one because this one's going to be absolutely off the charts. So 8 weeks to go. Don't miss out. Book your interview, have a chat, see where you're at, and we'll see if you're a great fit.
Yeah.
Done.
Come on. Let's get it done.